Hello student. Um, Today's chapter is era of one party dominance and today's topic is Congress dominance in the first three general election. In the time, first of all is the start with that time the result of the first general election did not surprise anyone because the Indian National Congress was expected to win this election, and the Congress party, as it was popularly known, it was one only party then to have an organization spread all over the country. Uh, and that time Indian National Congress expected to win the election, and the Congress party, as it was popularly known, had inherited the legacy of the national movement. So next point is Jawaharlal Nehru. All of you know that our first Prime Minister is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. That time in Jawaharlal Nehru, the party had the most popular and charismatic leader in the Indian politics. He led the Congress campaign and the through the country. When the final results were declared, the extent of the victory of the Congress did surprise many. He led Congress campaign to throw out of the country. Next is 364 out of 489. That time total seat are 489. Because but that time the party won 364 of the 489 seat in the first Lok Sabha and finished way ahead to any other challenger. The Communist Party of India, that came next in terms seat, owned only 16 seats, and that time the state election were held with the Lok Sabha election, and the Congress scored big vote in this election as well as. So it on the majority seats in the seats except Travancore, Cochin, today's is Kerala, and Madrasa and Odisha. Finally, in these seats, the Congress formed the government. So the party ruled all over the country at the national and the state level expected. And Jawaharlal Nehru became the party minister after the first general election. Next is the Congress science. The state elections were held with the Lok Sabha. The Congress scored big victory in those as well. And next point is the national and state level rule. That time huge national and state level rules. Finally even the states and Congress the government, and the Congress during the period 1952, you know that first election time is 1952, and then second election is 1957, and third election is the 1962. After 5 years later, election is doing it. So the Congress maintained the same position, the Lok Sabha, by winning 3/4 the seats. One of the position, you look at the 3 out of 4. That time none of the opposition party could win even 1/10 of the number of seats owned by the Congress. In the same assembly election, the Congress did not get majority in a few cases. The majority significance of these cases was in Kerala in 1957. Then when a coalition led by the CPM formed the government, and from expectation like this, the Congress controlled the majority and all state governments. And that time the Congress won 3 out of every 4 seats. 3 out of every 4 seats, and but it did not get even half of the votes. In 1952, for example, the Congress obtained 45% of the total vote, but it managed to win 74% of the seats. The Social Party, the second largest party in the terms of vote, and scored then 10% of the votes all over the country, but it could not even win 3% of the seats. So the time you need to recall the discussion about the first past the post, that means first past the post system, that is PR system. So Indian constitution at own last year. So in this system of election that has been adopted in all over the country, the party that gets more votes than others tends to get much more than its proportional share. So that is exactly with work in favor of the Congress. If we add up the votes of the non-Congress condition candidates, it was more than the votes of the Congress. So the Congress was still way ahead of the opposition and managed to win.